Okay, so and on inequality, in your work, including Battlers and Billionaires, you have monitored wealth inequality. How does this current budget actively address intergenerational wealth gaps and prevent Australia from sliding into US-style inequality? Not that there's anything wrong with the US.
As someone who'd married to an economist, to an American, I can only agree on your last comment there.
You just had to have that. You just happened to have that book there, didn't you?
I did, and Battlers and Billionaires does talk a lot about the challenges of wealth inequality in Australia, which has principally arisen from the decline in the home ownership rate, which is, of course, a function of the fact that the ratio of house prices to incomes has gone up so high. So if you go back just to the 1980s, the typical home cost about 4 years of earnings for the median worker. That then pushed up into 6, 7, 8, 9 times at the beginning of the millennium, and then up until 11 times now. So that means that people are facing homes that cost 11 times their pre-tax incomes. That means that for young Australians, the home ownership rate has been falling considerably, and the overall home ownership rate's now at a 60-year low. Turning that round is mostly a question of supply, but in the budget we also address some of the issues around tax, and our budget measures are estimated to boost home ownership in the order of 75,000. Negative gearing and capital gains tax right involves correcting the mistake that was made in 1999 when a capital gains tax discount was put in, and we moved from taxing real gains, which is what makes sense economically, to an arbitrary 50% discount. Very quickly, you saw net rental income from landlords move from positive to negative as people began to buy investment homes, not for the rental income, but just for the capital gain. Back in the old days, we used to call that speculation. So existing investors will be grandfathered. New investors, if they want to buy a new built home, then they'll be able to get the benefits of negative gearing. But going forward, fresh purchases of existing homes won't get the benefit of negative gearing, and capital gains will again be taxed in real terms, which is exactly the way the system worked from 1985 through to 1999.
Okay, so it's only going to affect new investments, not old ones.
That's right. Existing investments, you'll be able to continue to use negative gearing as you have, and the capital gains tax regime will change in terms of just measuring capital gains going forward. And that's true of most Australians. You know, it is a dream to buy a home of your own. But I think it's a bit of a luxury to be able to buy an investment property. We need to make sure that as parliamentarians, we're working for those who are hoping to get their first home, not only they're defending investment properties, which I think is where the coalition has gone.